Okay guys, so let's start again on the daily chart here on silver. What we can see from yesterday, we've actually made a try to push the price lower, but some news failed to do it. And we closed again back into this big range over here, which for the moment we cannot close above or below it. We keep manipulating to either of the sides and then again close into the range. So for the moment we cannot say that we have a clear structure over here on the daily time frame. The only thing we can look at for the moment is the 4-hour time frame to get some more insight about what the price wants to do. And what we can see at the moment, still that fair value gap which I've shown you yesterday is respected from price. We've made an interesting push over here with some news about the war, but it failed to close below it and return back into the range. And with the open of today's candles, we've made a very nice push to the upside, making over here a breakout structure for the moment, and the chance for price to finally get out of this big range and keep pushing to the upside. It depends how this candle will close after 2 hours, but at the moment it looks like we're gonna have a bullish day from here on, and probably some more bullish days if that one closes with a good body on the daily time frame. The hourly time frame at the moment, what we can see from it was kind of a small Asian session. We didn't get a manipulation below it, and we started a very nice push to the upside, which makes me think for the moment that the Asian session won't be taken today. So I will be looking more like a range from London session, then a manipulation with the New York Open, taking out the London lows, giving me an SMT and a chance to take the trade on the gold. But we're gonna see how the price will react from here. We cannot tell anything. It can actually push to the upside and don't give us any entry at all. But that we can see with the New York Open what will happen if we're gonna take the London loss or not. Gold, at the moment, gold is looking like it wants to push the upside as well, but yesterday we got a push to the fair value gap and then a nice rejection from it, taking down those candle lows. And again, like the silver closing into the range. At the moment, what we can see on the 4-hour chart, which is probably the better one to look at the moment because the daily is not showing anything. We have that push to the upside, we have that fair value gap. We've made a return into it, we tested, and for now we are making a very nice reaction after we tested the fair value gap, which give me an idea that the price wants to push to the upside and probably take out those highs over here, and also probably around for that fair value gap over here on the daily time frame, which will be my target for the next days if we get that push to the upside from today and finally close above that range over here, or at least close above that fair value gap here to make it act as a support on the daily time frame. But at the moment, what we can see on the hourly time frame, we've made a nice push during Asian session, and also the one on open for the moment was another push to the upside. So there are two possibilities over here. We can either push to the upside with London session, maybe make a rejection with New York and keep the push to the upside, or we can see a range from London session, manipulation during New York open, and from there another push to the upside, maybe taking out those highs over here. It is very good idea to not hold profits for very big hours at those days, since the news from war are coming without any notice and moving the price in directions we do not even expect. So it is for the best to manage the position aggressively on the structure on 15-minute time frame, and also take profits as soon as we hit a key level that is a good R we can take from the market. Euro is looking kind of strange. We've tested again that volume imbalance over here. We've also closed in that range which we cannot push from at the moment, but we can expect bullish price action since after we have a closure above that swing high point, we're in a bullish price action, so we can look only for bullish scenarios over here until we close below some swing low point. The 4 hour is not looking that bad. We've made a push to the upside. Monday was kind of slow with a bearish drop after the news. We've tested that fair value gap over here and made a reaction from it. I'm looking for the 4 hour to close above that fair value gap and invert it so we can use it as a support. And one more confirmation that the price wants to push to the upside, because if we come back and close into that fair value gap, the price is not looking very good for bullish price action, like the daily time frame is kind of looking for a bullish price action. So the only thing I'm looking for at the moment is that candle to close after 2 hours above that fair value gap, and then from there on we can look for long positions with the New York open. It will be very good if we make some closure like this, giving us that fair value gap over here. And then if we just range into the London session and make a manipulation below the London lows, we're gonna have a chance to position ourselves for long positions, but we're gonna see if that is going to be the case. After 2 hours, we'll have a little bit more decent idea what we want to do with price. In the moment, it will be for the best if we see that closure like here, and we get a fair value gap, which is respected later into the day, and a position can be made from it if we manipulate below London lows. Pound is looking the same. It is arranging in that area over here, which for the moment we keep the bullish bias on the daily time frame. We don't have a good closure below a swing low point. So for the moment we are looking only for bullish price action until the 4 hour tells us something else. The 4 hours over here, what we can see after the push to the upside, we've made that fair value gap, which for the moment is respected. That candle over here was news for the war, which made a very huge manipulation to the downside, taking out those swing lows, taking some liquidity over here, and returning back into the range above that fair value gap, which for me means that for sure we're gonna see a bullish price action for today. If especially we close above that swing high point, making a breakout structure to the upside again, it will be the perfect scenario over here. And if we make that fair value gap over here on the hourly time frame, making it to be respected during the New York Open, the price action will be very nice, and we're gonna expect some manipulation below the London lows, and from there maybe a structure to the upside that we can use to take out some positions. That will be for it today, guys. Only bullish price action for the 4 tools that I've looked at, and we will be looking for New York Open to see a manipulation below London lows, and from there try to position ourselves if we have an SMT to use.